Hey guys, it's Chris with Realty One Group here today to talk to you a little bit about real estate and kind of focus on the importance of having a buyer agent represent you when going through a transaction and also help you find a home. A lot of people think that they can save themselves time and money by just reaching out to the listing agent on a home and having them do the whole transaction. And that is true. They can do that and then go through that process. And, you'll still be happy when it's all said and done because you're going to get the home you like and the home you want. But we seem to forget that listing agent had a contract with the seller long before you ever came along. So their first priority is going to be to that seller. And when you come into the picture to purchase the home, that listing agent can only represent you a little bit. You have what's called limited representation. They can't represent you fully. And now they're in a situation of just kind of handling both sides of the deal and not really open to go to bat for you and to battle for the best possible price for you because they still have to take the seller's interest into account as well. Uh, so this is where the buyer agent comes in because the buyer agent is 100% invested in you and their 100% focus is on your needs and your priorities and what is going to be best for you. They don't care about what the listing agent needs. They don't care about what the seller needs. They only care about what you need and what's best for you. Now you may tell me, Chris, I don't want to hire an agent because I don't want to be tied to that agent through the whole transaction and through the whole process or whatever the case may be. What if I don't like that person? Well, that's okay. For the most part, when you hire a buyer agent, there's no obligation to use that agent through the whole process. If you don't like them, you can fire them. If you don't like how they negotiate, you can fire them. They're not working well for you, you can fire them. Now, there is a contract that if you sign that contract, you are tied to that agent for a certain amount of time. Me personally, I don't make my buyers sign a contract because I want you to know that if I'm not doing well and doing right by you, you have the right to fire me. But I also hope that if I'm doing a great job and I'm representing you as best as I possibly can and I'm making you happy, that you would stay loyal to me and that you would move forward with me and obviously down the road refer people to me. Now, the next thing is, well, Chris, if I just go to a listing agent, I don't have to pay an agent anything and that saves me money. Well, that's not true because the fact is you actually don't pay a buyer agent anything. The buyer agent works 100% for you for free. His commissions or my commission would be figured out long before we even find the house between the listing agent and the seller. And when the deal closes, I actually get paid through the listing agreement that the seller and the listing agent had. So now, here I am as a buyer agent. You have no obligation to me to stick with me other than the fact that if I'm making you happy, you stay loyal. You don't owe me any compensation whatsoever because I get paid by the seller when it's all said and done. But my job as your agent and to represent you in purchasing a home is to 100% represent you and represent what is best for you and is in your best interest. To fight for the best price on the home, to fight to help to get your closing costs taken care of, and to make sure that you're taken care of through the whole process and aren't blindsided by anything. So in the end, when you're going out there to look for a home and you're trying to find a house, reach out to a buyer's agent. Find somebody that's going to be able to represent you and is going to protect you and is going to help you find the home of your dreams. And that's what my job is. So if you're ready and you want to get out there and start looking for a house, feel free to reach out to me. Chris with Realty One Group, 623-693-5667, or shoot me an email, chrisbrealty@gmail.com. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the day.